Hello, my name is Kendra, and I'm a lead intern with Eat Move Groove. I am also a certified ACE 2.0 Group Fitness Pilates instructor. I invite you to join me in this 5-minute Pilates movement break. This short session will be counted towards your daily 11-minute movement goal. In these 5 minutes, we will be working to improve full body strength and stability. This low impact, no equipment routine is perfect for any time, any place. With that, let's get into it. We will start this session in a tabletop position, so as we move to our hands and knees, we will make sure to place hands below shoulders, knees below hips. We will begin with cat-cow. So on the inhale, we're dropping our bellies, gaze shifts up. As we exhale, we begin to round our back as we push into the mat. We're focusing on long, deep inhales and long, controlled exhales. This movement is warming up the spine, preparing us to follow our breath and listen to our bodies. As you begin to move through this movement, following your own breath, you are clearing your mind, allowing yourself these next 5 minutes to simply be. We will now straighten our right knee and place the right foot on the mat. We will push our heel down to stretch our calf. Then we will bring that right leg parallel to the floor, then tap it down and lift it back to parallel. This movement is slow and controlled. Our abs are engaged and our mind is focused on that right glute as we lift that right leg. The right leg is only coming to hip height and our back remains straight, bellies tight. We will now keep that right leg lifted as we extend our left arm. Inhale as we hold here. Exhale as we crunch in, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. On the inhale, we make sure to fully extend. Someone's pulling your toes, pulling your fingers away from you. On the exhale, we are engaging our core. Mind is fully focused on the abs as we crunch in. On this last one, we'll return our left hand to the mat and keep the right foot extended. Then we'll move that right foot over our left leg, feeling a stretch in our left hip. We can shift our gaze over the left shoulder to deepen the stretch or stay neutral. We'll then repeat this series on the other side. We bring the left leg straight and place the toes behind us so we feel a stretch in our left calf. We then move into the extended leg tap downs to warm up that left glute, reminding us to keep our back flat by fully engaging our core. Three, two. Last one, we're holding left leg parallel to the ground, then extending our right hand forward. We're grounding here until we crunch in, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Push into the mat with that left hand and make sure not to be putting too much pressure into that right hip. Slow, controlled movements, mind-muscle connection. Now we can return the right hand to the mat and move our left foot over on the right side of our body to stretch that outer right hip. Gaze can shift over right shoulder, then return to neutral tabletop position. We will now be moving to our back so we can come to a seated position, knees bent, feet on the floor, arms extended. We now engage our abs as we round our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming to a laying position. As we move into this next series, we'll be sure to keep our lower back firmly on the mat, mindfully engaging our lower abs. Keeping a bend in our knees, we can raise our feet off the ground and begin tap downs. We will alternate this movement for an 8 count. Keep the toes pointed and abs tight. 3, 2, and last one. Now keep those legs up, hands can come behind the head, abs still engaged, and now we do an 8 count bicycle. We begin by bringing the left elbow to the right knee, tapping down those left toes. Repeat, other side. Focusing on crossing over to work the obliques, slowly with consistent control. Alright, last one. Now we're going to come into a hold. So you can crunch up, engage those abs, we're almost through it, and release, bring your knees to your chest. You can slowly rock side to side if that's what feels good on your spine. But then we're going to get set and go into another round. So you can bring those legs up, and then we're going to begin an 8 count of those tap downs. Last one, keep those legs up. Arms can come behind the head, and we can cross over into our bicycles. Really thinking elbow to knee, tap down that opposite leg, and repeat. Also making sure that our hands are not pulling on our neck, simply just place there. And now we're going to come into this hold. You can keep those legs up and you can extend those arms on this round. Continuing to hold and release into that ball once again. We're going to do this one more time. You guys can do it. Almost done. Getting resituated. Raise those legs. Engage those abs back firmly to the ground. And here we go. 6, 5, 4. Here we go. 3 more. Last one. I'm moving into those bicycles. Hands come behind head and cross over. 6, 5, 4, 3 more. Last one, make it your best one. Coming to that final hold. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can straighten those legs, otherwise keep them bent, but here we go. You guys can push. And release into a ball. We can now move to a seated position to end our practice. We can get there the same way we came into this laying position. Feet come flat to the floor and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Come to a neutral sitting position. We're going to end this practice with some deep inhales. So inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come back down to the side. Inhale, come up. Eyes are heavy. And release. Last one. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come together. Bow forward. Thank you so much for sharing this 5 minutes with me.